Hello, bonjour, bonjour year 3. Welcome to this week's French lesson. And as you can tell, something is a little bit different this week. Instead of coming to you live, this is actually a pre-recorded video that your teacher is going to be able to pause whenever you need some thinking time to carry out the activities. Okay, and what are we going to be doing today? Well, we're going to revise how to ask somebody if they have any brothers or sisters. And that's something we were doing in our last lesson. We're going to say and read sentences about how many brothers and sisters a person has. And again, you did some practice with that last week when we played the word wall game with opening the boxes and seeing what was written behind them. We're going to learn the words for mother and father. And we're going to be listening to a song today, listening so carefully for specific words. Okay. So, as-tu des frères ou des sœurs? Listen again to that question. As-tu des frères ou des sœurs? Now you have a try. As-tu des frères ou des sœurs? So that question means, do you have any brothers or sisters? As-tu des frères ou des sœurs? And to answer that question, you're going to need j'ai for I have, j'ai, or je n'ai pas de, je n'ai pas de, I don't have any. And then you would add brothers or sisters onto the end. J'ai, je n'ai pas de. You try saying j'ai. Now try saying je n'ai pas de. Je n'ai pas de. Okay, and two really useful joining words that we will need are the words for and, et, and the words but, mais. Did you notice that the letter T on the end of et and the letter S on the end of mais were both silent? Et, mais. Okay, so here we have a picture of one boy and one girl, so one brother and one sister. And so if somebody asks, as-tu des frères ou des sœurs? You would say, j'ai un frère, one brother, et une sœur. J'ai un frère et une sœur. And last week we discovered that the word for one in French, when we're counting, we're used to hearing and seeing this word here, un. However, when we're talking about a girl, the word changes. There's an E on the end, and it sounds a little bit differently too. Une. J'ai un frère et une sœur. You have a go at saying that. Okay, so here's another picture. We've got two boys and two girls, so two brothers and two sisters. As-tu des frères ou des sœurs? As-tu des frères ou des sœurs? Have you got any brothers or sisters? And so what we need to say is j'ai deux frères et deux sœurs. And the word brother and sister this time has an S on the end because, of course, there's more than one. But we didn't hear the S. Listen again. J'ai deux frères et deux sœurs. You try saying that. Well done. Okay, the next picture shows one boy and two girls. So one brother and two sisters. How do you think we would say that? Okay, this is a good time for your teacher to pause the video and give you a little bit of thinking time. Okay, j'ai un frère et deux sœurs. J'ai un frère et deux sœurs. Is that what you said? Well done, well done. Okay, let's look at another picture. We've got two sisters this time. In fact, they look like twins, don't they? Two sisters. So how would you say the information? How would you build the sentence? J'ai deux sœurs. Oh, but have a look here. I've extended the sentence a little bit to say that I don't have any brothers. J'ai deux sœurs, mais, but, je n'ai pas de frères. J'ai deux sœurs, mais je n'ai pas de frères. Why don't you have a go at saying that? J'ai deux sœurs, mais je n'ai pas de frères. Well done. Okay, so remember, if there is an S on the end of a word, it is plural. So there's more than one. So frère without an S means brother, but frère with an S means brothers. Sœur without an S means sister, and sœur with an S means sisters. But remember, the S is silent. Okay. Right, so you're going to do a little bit of reading now. In the picture, you can see one girl and two boys. All right, so one sister and two brothers. And we can see 5 sentences, A, B, C, D, E. I'm going to read each of those sentences out loud for you, and you're going to decide which is the best sentence to match the picture. Okay, get ready. A. J'ai 3 sœurs. B. J'ai 5 frères. C. J'ai un frère et une sœur. D. J'ai une sœur et 2 frères. E. J'ai 3 frères. Okay, have a think. Perhaps your teacher will pause the video and you just need to write down which letter is the correct answer. Okay, there it is. D. Is that the one you chose? J'ai une sœur, one sister, une sœur et deux frères. Well done if it is. Okay, let's have a look at the next example. We've got one boy and one girl. All right, and again, I'm going to read out the examples for you. A. J'ai une sœur et un frère. B. J'ai deux frères. C. J'ai un frère et une sœur. D. J'ai un sœur et un frère. E. J'ai deux sœurs. Okay. Have a think. Which is the best sentence to match the picture? Your teacher will pause the video. Okay, there it is. It's A. J'ai une sœur et un frère. Now, did you spot? I really tried to trick you this time because in sentence C, I said un frère. Oops, sorry, just go back. I said un frère and une sœur. Okay. And in sentence D, I said un sœur and un frère. Well, all of those words mean one. But do you remember? When we're talking about a boy, we say un. And when we're talking about a girl, we say une. Okay. So I hope I didn't trick too many of you. I hope you spotted what I was trying to do. Okay, so this time we've got four sisters, and I'm not going to read the examples out loud this time because they're all very, very similar. What you're looking for here is the correct way to spell quatre. Quatre. Oops, I think I've just spotted a mistake too. Quatre. Quatre. Can you find it? The correct way to spell quatre. Quatre. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? There it is. C. C. And you know what the mistake was? The sentence D is exactly the same. Okay, there's not supposed to be an S on the end of sir. That one was supposed to trick you too. Okay, never mind. All right, so again, this time I'm not reading them aloud. You're just going to look at the sentences and decide which are the best, which is the best description. So 3 boys, 3 brothers. Which is the best description? Your teacher will pause now. Okay, let's find out, shall we? There it is. J'ai 3 frères. I have 3 brothers. So I really did try to trick you again here because in B, we can see j'ai 3 frères. But the frère hasn't got an S on the end. And in D, we can see j'ai 3 frères, but the word trois isn't spelled correctly. Okay, now then, I wonder if anybody spotted this. Je n'ai pas de sœur. Je n'ai pas de sœur. That is actually a really good description too. I don't have a sister. Je n'ai pas de sœur. Well done if you chose both C and E. Okay, so about 2 weeks ago now, we were introduced to this character in the top left of your screen. And she was introducing us to her brothers and sisters. Well, today she's introducing us to her mother. Voici ma mère. Voici ma mère. Here is my mother. Voici ma mère. Ma mère. Elle s'appelle Monique. She is called Monique. Voici ma mère. Elle s'appelle Monique. Ok, voici ma mère. Ma mère. And here she's introducing us to her father. Voici mon père. Mon père. Mon père. Voici mon père. Il s'appelle Pierre. Here is my father. He is called Pierre, which is the French word for Peter. Voici mon père. Mon père. Mon père. Il s'appelle Pierre. Did you notice that mère, mother, mère, and père, father, père, both rhyme with frère, for brother? Mère, mother, père, father, frère, brother. Okay. Now it's time for us to do some listening, focused listening. So, well, what does focused mean? That means using your best concentration to listen really, really carefully for certain words. So, what you need to do is write down the following words on a piece of paper. You don't have to do it in a fancy table like I've done. You can just write the words as a list. Père, mère, sœur, frère, famille, famille, which of course means family, famille. Moi, moi means me, moi. Bonjour, bonjour. And salut, salut, hi, hi. So from the top again, you're writing these down, remember? Père, mère, sœur, frère, famille, family, famille, moi, me, moi, bonjour, salut. Okay, your teacher will just pause the video and give you a chance to write those down. All right, so what's going to happen is I am going to play a song and you're going to listen really, really carefully for each of those words. And every time you hear one of those words, you're just going to put a tally mark. So a little stick, a tally mark next to the word that you hear. At the end of the song, you're going to add up all of those tally marks. Okay, here goes, have a listen.
famille, c'est moi. C'est la famille petite, c'est ma famille. Je te présente mon père.
Bonjour Monsieur Petit.
Je te présente ma mère.
Bonjour Madame Petit.
Je te présente ma sœur Stéphanie.
Salut Stéphanie.
Je te présente mon frère Lucien.
Salut Lucien.
C'est ma famille, c'est moi. C'est la famille petite, c'est ma famille. C'est ma famille, c'est moi. C'est la famille petite, c'est ma famille.
Okay, so I'm going to play the song again. And this time it's probably a good idea for you to get a different coloured pen or pencil and actually do the task again. All right, and that's because you might have missed some of the words the first time round. And when you listen again really, really carefully, you might be able to hear some of the words this time, okay? So grab yourself a different coloured pen, different coloured pencil, and get ready to listen again and make some new tally marks in the different colour so that you can check. All right, are we all organised with a different colour? Okay, get ready to listen. Focused listening, remember, really concentrating hard.
Bonjour Monsieur Petit.
Je te présente ma mère.
Bonjour Madame Petit.
Je te présente ma sœur Stéphanie.
Salut Stéphanie.
Je te présente mon frère Lucien.
Salut Lucien.
C'est ma famille, c'est moi. C'est la famille petite, c'est ma famille. C'est ma famille, c'est moi. C'est la famille petite, c'est ma famille.
There we go. Okay, now we've listened to that for a second time, you need to start adding up your tally marks, okay? How many times did you hear the word père? How many times did you hear the word mère? And once you've added up your tally marks for each word, then write down a number at the side. Okay, let's do that now. Your teacher will pause the video. Oops. Okay, there we go. Well, this is what I heard when I was counting and using the tally marks. I wonder if it's the same as what you heard. Have a check. 3 times each for père, mère, sœur, and frère. But then the word famille, well, I heard that 12 times altogether. And the word moi, for me, I heard that 4 times. And then the greetings, bonjour and salut, I heard those twice each. How did you get on? Okay, Well, that's it. That's our lesson finished for this week. And it's going to be the half-term holidays next week. I hope you have a wonderful week off, and I look forward to seeing you again in a fortnight. Au revoir. Au revoir. Bye-bye.